I'm gonna show you the quickest and easiest way to cook dried chickpeas from scratch. And it's by using the Multicooker. And I love canned chickpeas. They're tender, they're convenient and delicious, but you know what's fun? Cooking these in a Multicooker. You wanna start by brining your chickpeas, and that's a process that takes a minimum of 8 hours or up to 24 hours. These were done yesterday, and it's a combination of 2 quarts of water, 1.5 tablespoons of salt, and a pound of chickpeas. Now, brining is important because even though we're going to use the Multicooker, which is going to cut down significantly on cooking time, the brining will help the chickpeas absorb water more evenly. And it's also going to help to keep the skins intact. But before we cook them, we need to rinse them really well under water because they're sitting in a concentrated salty solution. So you want to get that salt off of the chickpeas. Time to cook our beans. I've got our rinsed beans. All right, I've got the rinsed chickpeas. I have 2 quarts of fresh water. So I'm gonna add some salt. This is a 1/2 teaspoon, and then 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And that is gonna prevent the chickpeas from foaming. Got the lid locked in place. Now I need to close the pressure release valve, and we're gonna do the pressure cooker setting. Okay. On low, 6 minutes, and start. So it's gonna take about 9 to 10 minutes for this to come up to pressure. And once it's at pressure, the timer will start automatically for the 6 minutes. Okay, the Multicooker is off, and now we're gonna let the pressure release naturally for 15 minutes. So it's been 15 minutes and the pressure has come down naturally, but before I open the lid, I just wanna make sure that if there's any extra pressure left behind there, that it gets released before I open the lid. All right, I'm gonna open up the lid here. All right, so I need to drain these, but I did want to note that if there are any chickpeas floating at the top, you do want to discard them because it means that they haven't cooked, but we don't have any floaters in this one. So I'm gonna go drain this. All right. So tender and creamy. Those are so good. These are ready to eat, but if you wanted to save them for later on during the week for some snacks or another meal, just be sure to let them cool fully before you store them in the refrigerator.